Hey, what's happening there, guys and girls? Welcome back. So I'm out riding on my Kawasaki Z H2 on a fantastic day. This is just an absolutely wonderful day to come out and ride, and it kind of got me wondering about how much of an issue this bike's fuel economy is. Now, I've mentioned this before, that the fuel economy on this bike isn't quite as good as what Kawasaki say on their spec sheet. But how much of an issue is that really? Well, that's what we're going to discuss in today's video. Let's get into it. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a little bit of off-roading on the Z H2. I mean, not really off-roading, I've just literally come off the road a little bit, but yeah, try and navigate some of these tree routes are a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, let's go out for a ride on this wicked Z H2 on a fantastic winter's day. Winter ends tomorrow, I believe. Tomorrow is Mothering Sunday, at least from the time of filming. But yeah, it's spring is due to happen this weekend. And yeah, just what a wonderful day it is. It's warm, but it's not too warm. There's a nice cold breeze still, so yeah, you're not like baking on your bike when you're out riding. But yeah, so let's try and answer this question of how much of a pain is the fuel economy of this motorcycle. Now, I average roughly between 30 to 35 mpg. At least that's more of a long-term figure. I think when I did my review of this bike, it was closer to maybe 30 mpg. But yeah, I've been a bit more conservative recently in the way I've been riding this motorcycle, and so it has improved a little bit. So yeah, we'll go out for a ride and we'll see how much of an impact that actually has on this motorcycle. Apologies for the grunting noises there, guys. I found myself making just random noises all the time. I don't even realise I do them. Alright, here we go. Woo! Woo! Whoa! Okay. Alright, let's calm down a little bit here, because that is why I get bad fuel economy on this motorcycle. There's a demo for you right there. But it is true that, you know, this is one of those machines that definitely wants you to pull the throttle back. And at the moment I've got the traction control off with full power. And yeah, this thing just wants to do wheelies all the time. Yeah, and look, guys, that's the thing, okay? If you buy one of these bikes, it is just going to be for your enjoyment, for your pleasure. Yeah, this is such a fun, exciting motorcycle to ride. I get that feeling every single time I get on it. Even just last night, I'd gone to my martial arts gym, finished training for the day or for the evening, and came back on my Z H2, and I had a load of fun just twisting the throttle back and just feeling the torque that this bike can just deliver. It is absolutely amazing. And yeah, my riding in terms of, you know, what my average kind of ride is, my rides aren't very long, maybe up to an hour on some days, but most days you're probably looking between half hour and 45 minutes. So it doesn't really give this bike much of a chance to increase the MPG that I'm getting. If you are doing more longer journeys, maybe between an hour to 2 hour journeys regularly, then yeah, you're probably going to see that MPG increase quite a lot. I'm not a hyper miler, so I don't know if we can get more than the stated MPG average from the Kawasaki spec sheet of this bike. I really don't know, to be honest. But yeah, it was a concern for me to begin with, because yeah, when you look at the spec sheet, it's something like between 40 and 50 mpg average. That's UK mpg, by the way. So it seemed okay. I mean, for a 1 litre supercharged insane motorcycle, it seemed alright, between 40 and 50 mpg, and that's about the average mpg I get on my ZZR, is between 40 and 50 mpg, maybe closer to 50 mpg, because I tend to do more longer rides on the ZZR. But it certainly doesn't, at least from the riding that I do, it certainly doesn't have anywhere near 40 mpg, not for me anyway. I am curious to do a longer kind of road trip and see what kind of mpg I'm able to get out of this bike. I mean, going downhill at the moment, it's showing mpg of, well, 100, over 100 currently, which, yeah, you'd expect going down a hill. But at any point that you decide to pull the throttle back, as I like to do, to have a bit of fun, to enjoy myself when I'm out on these rides, yeah, you really do see your fuel going rather quickly. Yeah, just got sprayed by some irrigation water, probably irrigation around these farms. But yeah, so this really does come down to what it is that you're looking for. If you are looking for a motorcycle that you can just have a massive amount of fun with, and your commutes aren't very long to work or what have you, then yeah, I definitely recommend going for a bike like this. But if you are looking for a motorcycle where, especially in today's economy, where fuel prices are going through the roof in the UK, I mean, they've gone up something ridiculous like 50% in the course of a month, maybe even less than that. Maybe it might even be just a fortnight, just 2 weeks, and the cost of fuel has jumped dramatically in that time. So maybe you are looking for a bike that has got better MPG. I'm telling you guys now, that is not this motorcycle. Okay, if you are looking for the most MPG from your motorcycle, this is not it. Yeah, I mean, just giving the throttle just those little pulls every now and then really tank your fuel economy. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because you'd have thought that with a supercharger on this bike, with more oxygen going into these cylinders, that the engine might be able to run a little bit leaner. But actually, that's not the case. Luckily, I mean, and this is a good thing, I think, that Kawasaki did. They have tuned the supercharger for performance and performance alone. So it's definitely not a feature that's been built in for fuel economy at all. Woo! Yeah, absolutely not. And just the way how it just wants you to, you know, to pull that throttle back and have a wicked time on your motorcycle. I mean, again, this is one of those bikes, so if you want the ultimate experience, or one of the most ultimate experiences you can possibly get on a motorcycle, excuse me, that was a bit bumpy right there. If you do want that, you know, one of those ultimate experiences on a motorcycle, then this is perhaps one of those bikes. It will give you, well, I mean, if you are looking for a naked motorcycle, perhaps the best experience of a naked motorcycle. Remember, most nakeds are parallel twin cylinder engines. So, I mean, you've got even the 1290 Super Duke is a parallel twin. I believe maybe the GSX-S from Suzuki, the Gixxis Thao, I think that's a 4-cylinder. The ZH2 obviously is a 4-cylinder 998cc. The Z1000 is a 4-cylinder. Yeah, for the most part, if you're looking at an MT-07, MT-03, the MT-03 might be a single-cylinder actually. Or is it? Oh gosh, I can't remember. No, it is a parallel twin, because it's the same engine they've got in the R3. So yeah, the MT-10, that one is a 4-cylinder. I mean, that has the engine derived from the R1, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, so a lot of the time nakeds are designed for commuting, street use, easygoing riding with some pretty decent fuel economy. And that's why this ZH2 is so weird, as it certainly does not fall into that category of easy riding, high economy fuel whatevers. It's not. This is a monster. It's an absolute monster. even like the Z1000, which has a higher displacement than the ZH2, even though yes, it doesn't have that supercharger, has a higher displacement. I think that is a more sensible motorcycle to ride than than this, if you are looking for something that has some power but at the same time is a bit better on fuel economy, and you know, might actually get you places if you are traveling for long distances or doing a lot of road trips. I imagine with me on this bike, if I did road trips, I'd be fueling up quite a lot, but that could just be the way I ride. But like I said earlier, I haven't been on long journeys on this bike yet, so I cannot comment on the fuel economy of this bike over long periods. I've just noticed my GoPro decided to to fall over there. Hopefully it hasn't been like that for too long, otherwise I've wasted 10 minutes of footage. Yeah, I'll try tightening that one up for the second video that I'll be filming today on the ZH2. But yeah, guys and gals, to be honest, if you're looking for a massive fun experience on your motorcycle, then this ZH2 is certainly that bike. But on the other hand, if you're looking for a bike that's got better fuel economy, even though you are giving that throttle a bit of a pounding, then no, this bike probably is not what you're looking for. But I think I've already said it before and I'll say it again, this motorcycle is a modern classic already. Honestly, it is absolutely amazing. It is a unique experience, and it's one of those experiences that I will never ever forget on this bike at all. I love it. I love this motorcycle. I love the way it sounds. The supercharger flutter is so unique and so satisfying. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say, guys, apart from this bike is absolutely awesome, and almost every single reviewer that have got their hands on this bike have said the exact same thing. So to me, that speaks absolute volumes of what Kawasaki have been able to do with this supercharged naked piece of insanity. But yeah, that'll do for today's video, guys and gals. I hope you've enjoyed this journey with me on this wonderful, basically summer day. At least that's what it feels like, even though we're still technically in winter, just on the cusp of spring. But yeah, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Let us know in the comments if your feelings around the ZH2, your feelings around naked motorcycles. Are you looking at a ZH2 as your next purchase? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what bikes you are looking to buy in the comment section below. I like to get a feeling, I like to know what you guys are up to, okay? So yeah, make sure to let me know what you've got going on in the comment section below. But yeah, that'll do for today's video, guys and gals. Hope you're all doing well, and I will catch you all in the next video. Have a good one.